We are back from vacation and ready to start drafting again. So, right off the bat here, what do we see? Traveling Botanist, great 2-drop. Dragonologist, fantastic 3-drop. That's got my eye right now, just as being a blue card that's good with dragons and goes to get you a nice removal spell. Tranquil Cove, Saga Wildling, Dragon's Prey, these are all the top cards here. The Detainment, of course, is good. Jessica Monument. So I think I'm going to slam the Dragonologist here. And then, let's see, what could wheel? Stormshriek Feral, maybe? I don't know. Someone might take the land, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, something might wheel from this pack. We'll see. All right, taking a blue card into a premium blue card. So this pack right away jumps out to me of the only cards I'm interested in are the Rugged Highlands, the Exhales, and the Rolling Dragonstorm. I think I'm going to pick up the Dragonstorm just because these are harder to come by at uncommon and a pretty unique effect, whereas I could probably pick up a Dispel and Exhale later on, but this is very close. I'm not sure which is the correct pick here, but I could definitely see going either way with gonna lean towards Rolling Dragonstorm here. Okay, so what do we see here? Disruptive Stormbrood is definitely the best card in this pack. Maelstrom the Spear Dragon, which, you know, not going to play. Even in the 5. I don't think maybe in the 5-color dragon deck you pick this up and maybe you play it, but I don't think so very often. It's not going to make the cut very often. But the other, Gurmag Nightwatch, not interested in. Roamer's Routine, potentially, but I think this is Disruptive Stormbrood is just too good of a card to pass up here. Oh, wow. 4th pick, Kishla Skimmer. Swiftwater Cliffs, Focus the Mind, Dragon's Prey. Great pack here also. So, the Kishla Skimmer is really good. It is also, my first 2 picks are blue and green. Piercing Exhale, Boulderborn Dragon, Riverwalk Technique. All these are great options. I already have some card advantage in Roiling Dragonstorm and a Dragon, Dragonologist. Like this is so I'm less likely to take Focus to Mine here. So maybe the Kishla Skimmer because the Swiftwater Cliffs is tempting too. We'll take the Skimmer, I think. But maybe that's okay. Ice Ridge Serpent looks great. What does this card even do? Oh, just a tutor with Harmonized Tutor. Okay, so goes and get your. I mean, it's not the worst card in the world, but Ice Ridge Serpent, double green, slow tutor, triple green on the Harmonized, so you're never really harmonizing. Triple green is just impossible, so I think we're just going to take the Ice Ridge Serpent and be pretty happy here. Note the 5th pick, Detainment. All right. So Sultai Monument definitely stands out. Another Serpent. I don't know if I want another Serpent because I'm hoping to slam more dragons on the top end. Piercing Exhale is definitely playable, but not one I'm as excited about because it's hard to get you want more clean removal on the early side of things. Note we have passed a couple of Dragon's Preys for the Sultai deck, but I think because we don't know yet if we're going to be Sultai versus Teamer, I kind of want to lean towards Ice Ridge Serpent, but it's close. Yeah, I guess I'll take one more Serpent here. And here, it's going to be between Swiftwater Cliffs and Unnamed Whisper. The Swiftwater Cliffs definitely stands out. It's a good chance we find some good blue cards or red cards to play. We're obviously blue, very likely going to be green. Maybe I think I should have chosen the Sultai Monument. Or yeah, I should have chosen the Sultai Monument there. I regret that last pick. Oh my gosh, pick 8, Roiling Dragonstorm, let's go. Now we just need to find some more dragons. Okay, so really glad I haven't been picking up that I didn't pick the 5-mana draw 3 card, the one that only costs 3 if it's your second spell that turn, because having 2 Dragonstorms and a Dragon and a Dragonologist, now we just need to find more dragons and be off to the races. Notably, we didn't see a globe. I think the secret's definitely out of the 5-color globe deck. Not that I was in on the secret. I didn't. I also just saw the other top streamers, LSV and such, BK, who took down that weekend event in Denver. Seeing them all do the thing, it was pretty cool, and it's clearly picked up. Okay, interesting. So what did we have? We had both the Jeskai and the Tranquil Cove and the Shrieking Feral. So it's between Shrieking Feral and the Tranquil Cove here, and I think I just want to take a dragon because of having some Dragonstorms, and this being white, which we currently don't have any reason to be playing white. Might be the one color we're not playing, so happy to pick that up here. One thing to note about the Kishless Skimmer is that and Dispelling Exhale. Oh my gosh, that should not be going 10th pick. I love you, Rugged Highlands. You'd be great, but absolutely slamming this Dispelling Exhale. Not even close. That was when I picked the Rolling Dragonstorm, right? Remember when I said which one is the right one to pick? Clearly the Dragonstorm, because then I got them both. So why make a hard choice? You can just grab them both. I'm not going to be playing this card, but whatever. We'll grab it. Oh, okay. Focus the Mind did wheel, and so did Boulderborn Dragon. So again, because I already know I already have 2 Roiling Dragonstorms, I definitely am just going to pick up a dragon here over the Focus the Mind. But that is very late to Focus the Mind. Surprised to see that. Should I put this in my sideboard here? So very high on 5 drops. Again, that was one reason why another reason why I regret the second Ice Ridge pick over the Sultai Monument. Definitely should have chosen the Sultai Monument. But all right, a couple Sarkhan's Resolves, and let's see, what do we have here? So for our rare is something we're not at all interested in. Seven's Priest. Overall, this pack is pretty underwhelming. Good Mardu card here, and the Sharpshooter, of course. Underoath Leopard. So the White Dragon here. Humbling Elder. I think it's really between the Undergrowth Leopard and the Narset's Rebuke. And I definitely don't mind having my first Undergrowth Leopard. The thing is, like, it's hard to use this mana. It is hard to use the Jeskai mana. I think I'm going to pick it because I assume I can pick up a Naturalized Effect later on, but not the most exciting pack in the world. Okay, so we mentioned that we had no reason to play white. Here are 2 Narsets in the same pack. We have Whirlwing Stormbrood, which, is definitely good. The Dynamic Soar, I'm just never really interested in playing or excited about playing. The Unending Whisper, the Dismal Backwater. This is actually a pretty tough pick. I think because I already have, again, I'm not worried about. I have some dragons already, and I'm not too worried about card draw or card advantage. I think I'm going to lean towards the Dismal Backwater here. Though notably the only black spell I currently have is the Petty Revenge. But I mean, it's probably right to take the dragon there. And here we see Nomad Outpost, which gets us red and black, but we're base blue and not as interested. Oh my gosh. I'm not sure. So out of all the tri-lands, this is what I'm least interested in. It's not. I might be red-blue or green-blue. I'm still not sure. So if I'm red-blue, that's more interesting because it at least has one of my base colors, but I don't think I'm that interested in that. So this might be a good place to just pick up an Unending Whisper. You're never too sad to have a copy of this in your deck. But wish this was any other tri-land, basically. If it was any other tri-land, I'd take it. It's the one that I'm least interested in. Though whoever picks up those Narsets will be happy. And then here is the Dispelling Exhale, Riverwalk Technique, or Thornwood Falls. And in this case, I think I'm just taking the Exhale here. Storm Shriek, Feral is good too. Yeah, again, I've not seen a single globe, which would be great to play, but I'm just going to take the Exhale. and be sad that I don't have a Thornwood Falls in my deck. But yeah, this looks great. Gonna be happy with this here. And now we have a Bloodfell Caves versus Temur Tawny back. I'm a pretty big fan of the Tawny back. I think it is quite good. We also notably do not have very good fixing, but again, the only black card I have in my deck right now is this Petty Revenge, so I'm okay. And I'll definitely play this for just the dragon half, so I'm okay not picking up the Bloodfell Caves here. And here, I think it's pretty clear Evolving Wilds, Knockout Maneuver, Jungle Hollow, Temur Devotee, all great cards here. But you can pick this Evolving Wilds. Okay, and now we're seeing Rugged Highlands over the Aurora Procession and the Stormshriek Feral. So basically so far we just have good, clean, fair magic. No bombs that we've seen. And here we have the Stag or the Heritage Reclamation or the Cruel Trues if we were really desperate for card advantage, but I just don't think we are. And it's a Stag or the Heritage Reclamation. I think we'll take the Stag. And here we'll just take the Undergrowth Leopard. I don't know if that's going to make the cut, but we'll grab it. And I'm not going to play any of these cards. I already have 2 Resolves I'm not going to play. I mean, you might play one sometimes, but in best of 1 draft, not really the card, not where that card shines. So let's take the Watcher of the Wayside and throw it right to the sideboard here. Yeah, we're not interested in any of this. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Riverwalk Technique wheeled on the pick 12. Awesome. Homeland Elder, probably not playing that. And for our last card, let's take a look at our curve here while that comes around. Okay, so this is looking great, having some solid duels and then an Evolving Wilds. And let's see, 2 Sieges. And I don't think we're going to play either one of them. That's unfortunate. So we have the Dragonstorm, which could be worth taking here. All right. So we have a great card in Glacial Dragon Hunt. We have a Boulderborn Dragon. Now we just need to get the Globe. Do we take this on spec for getting the Globe? Maybe we even wheel a Boulderborn and then give up the Dragon Hunt? I don't know. No. I know that would be fun, but we haven't seen like any gold dragons or anything. Oh, oh, what a pack! What a pack! Sirach, which is just a good card, just a good body, 2 for 1. Dragonstorm, Monastery Mystic, and then the Globe. I do think we're gonna take the Globe here. I am really sad that didn't wheel. I just think we do have 3 dragons right now. We haven't seen any of the gold dragons, the premium uncommon dragons, so maybe I don't. Maybe I just take the Mystic Monastery or the Dragonstorm here. Oh, that is so brutal. I'll take the Globe. Who knows? Maybe it wheels. Okay, and we got another one, but I'll take the Molten Exhale over that, I think. So finally, we're seeing a gold uncommon dragon, but it's like my least favorite one, and we're not playing black. So I'm just going to take the Molten Exhale and be very happy over. That was part of the reason why I took the Glacial Dragon Hunt. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. It's all happening. I should have had faith. What white sources do we have? None. So Dispelling Exhale versus the Island Dragon. I really like this. I think this is a good 6-drop here. The Mill 2 is so good. I wouldn't mind having one more dragon here. And Traveling Botanist, of course, is great, but green's not looking to be a main color of ours here. Okay, and then Dracogenesis. Should we snag that? I think we'll just take the Thornwood Falls. I mean, we are still playing even if green's not our base color here, we're just going to snag this. And awesome. We got one. We got it. And most of the table's seen this, so who knows? Maybe the other one will wheel. Do we play two? Do we play two? I don't think so. I'm not playing any of these cards. The closest one we play would be the Teamer Devotee, but I think I'm just going to pick up the Tranquil Cove in the off chance that we do see the Jeskai Dragon wheel. And this is the problem with Kitchless Skimmer, is that I'm just not playing any Harmonizer Flashback cards. So that's probably not going to make the cut. I'll leave it in for now, but very unlikely. And green is really a splash color. So we ended up more or less base red-blue, but really mostly red. A couple of Dragon Hunt, or the one Dragon Hunt and the Skimmer, or the Exhale here. And notably, we do still have some nice main board Enchantment Haze, so we'll keep that. This is really between the Rugged Highlands and the Feral. How many dragons do I have? 4? Yeah, 4. My mana's pretty good already. I think we'll just take the dragon here. Yeah, the Dragonologist did wheel. I think I'm going to take a second Boulderborn Dragon and have plenty of targets for the one that we're playing. So, never punished. Never punished. No, I mean, really the tough thing was not having the big, no gold dragons, and didn't see very many that didn't pick the one that we saw. Or the 2 that we saw. We saw the Teamer one, didn't choose the Jeskai one. Yeah, I'm not. Best card from the pack. I'm not playing any of this. That's not a good enough reason to splash white. Yeah, I'm just looking at my mana here. Any of these we're playing? No, I don't think so. Okay, we'll see how this deck goes. It's really just blue, red. Oh, okay. We're gonna take the Dispelling Exhale here. But that's crazy to see that in that late. No respect for the Dispelling Exhale in this draft pod. No respect. Okay, looking to build the deck. We did some trimming already, so we're down to 42 cards. We're definitely not playing the Skimmer just for the mana curve. I mean, the only green we have in the deck is this dragon, which I'm more than happy to play. I don't think the Tony Back should see play. I don't want to play this. We have plenty of disruption, so in that case, I will play the Tony Back. But notably, we have a lot of green sources, or we only have 2 green plays here, and really just the one. Do we have any free black? Yeah, I'm gonna leave the Dismal Backwater in play here because of that and the Dragonstorm Globe and the Forecaster that can go get the Globe. Give me 3 black sources for this solid Petty Revenge. The power 3 or less, man. So good. There's so many things that hits. But yeah, we just want to globe into dragons, and I think this looks good overall. Really happy to snag that Riverwalk Technique, and one Unending Whisper, a couple of Dragonstorms. So we have the Glacial Dragon Hunt. So we definitely have some good card advantage here. Of course, this could potentially draw me 3 cards. We'll see. So the Tranquil Cove is coming out. And okay, so for blue sources, which is by far what matters most, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's great. And red, we have 4, 5, 6, 7. So definitely cutting a forest for a mountain. I almost want to cut this forest as well, but it's tough with the Evolving Wilds. That does give us 4 green sources. And then, yeah, red we're at what? 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's fine, actually. Okay. Let's see how this works out. Okay, so no blue mana is pretty rough. But we do have the Stormshriek Feral, the Tawny back on turn 4. It's funny to have green mana, not blue. I'm going to keep this mostly off the back of the flush out and see where we go from here. So, yes, this did turn into a globe deck. Definitely not a 5-color globe deck, as we did not get any of the gold dragons, but still just a red-blue dragon deck. All right, perfect. A turn late, but we'll take you. We will take you. And then this is perfect. We're just going to go Team Tawny back to opponent who's black-white do nothing. And then I'm just going to drop the stag here. We don't need that. And we want to keep our lands going. What I'm likely to do here... Oh, cool. No problem there. And then you miss your 4th land drop? Okay, yeah, brutal. I think what we're going to do is play a Dragonstorm here. Discard. How greedy is it to discard the mountain? Probably pretty greedy. I think we just discard the Glacial Hunt here. And just... Well, discarding the mountain, we do have... No, yeah, we'll discard the mountain. Because next turn we have guaranteed seeing at least 4, 5 cards, like at the worst. Just we're going to see a lot of cards next turn. So, oh, beautiful. All right, so I think what we're going to do here is play this. And I really would love to leave up Dispelling Exhale for one more turn. I think we're going to get rid of the mountain here. Yeah, we could definitely take 4 off of the Outrider. So I'm going to leave up, rather than kill it right away, I'm going to leave up the Dispelling Exhale. And then surely they're going to play something else to the board that we can get rid of. I mean, worst case scenario, we could Molten Exhale if we wanted to, but I don't really want to do that. But oh man, I don't want to counter this. This card sucks. Whatever, we got to use our mana somehow. So yeah, and we'll just play our dragon, pick up both of our Dragonstorms, play our tap land, and be off to the races. Now they might have the white exhale. Or what do they have? Yeah, that's fine. And I can't believe I had to counter that stupid thing, but I wanted to use my mana, and I didn't want to use the Molten Exhale on this when I already have something that'll die to kill it. So, all right. Now we're just going to go through. Oh, man. Got to discard. Discard what? Didn't find a land here, so I think I do want to play this next Exhale. Probably the Riverwalk technique. It's between that or the Ice Ridge Serpent, I think. And then, yeah, but still leaves me red-blue, so we got to go find our land drop. And, all right, discard here. Yeah. So what I was planning on doing is hitting my land drop already, so then I could Dragon Hunt and leave up Exhale. I think at 16, I'm willing to leave up Exhale for one more turn. Now they got their mana unlocked. They got their blue mana for the first time. And yeah, we'll just... Zero here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I can Glacial Dragon Hunt and Stormbrood and be off to the races here. So I think we just play this, get our Tawny back. Discard a mountain. And at this point, I think we're totally fine to just... whoops. We could just discard a Dragonstorm here. They have done more than enough damage here. And I'll play out one more land. Alright, so... we'll just go to kill this. Use our mana to play... Do we try to end the game versus getting all the value? Yeah, I think so. It's hard to give up that value. Let's draw a few more cards. Then we'll end the game. Oh yeah, perfect. Actually, notably, if I keep this in hand, I could get rid of the Serpent, and then I can play Dragonologist and keep Exhale, right? Because I haven't played a land this turn. So we're gonna get rid of the Serpent. Yeah, and keep the Exhale up. Oh, there's my globe. So my opponent's deck looked pretty anemic. It didn't really do a whole ton. I mean, they had mana issues, and I was able to just slowly do my thing and just get insane amounts of value. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We got a tap land. Got some interaction, some card draw, the globe. Let's do the thing. Gain a life. So the question is here, do we leave up Exhale or play Dragonstorm? And I think we just play Dragonstorm. Let's just get going. Most likely discarding a mountain here. Yeah. With seeing the other Dragonstorm, we'll find things to do. We'll find more lands. Okay, so that's not good. This early in the stage, this early in the game. I guess they can only make a 2/2 this early, right? Okay, yeah, so just making a 2/2 is not a big deal. We don't want them to continue doing this, so we're almost assuredly going to Disruptive Stormbrood now that we have our black mana unlocked. Oh man, these draws were a little awkward, but we're going to go ahead and go find our next land. Oh, no land. Brutal. Okay, well, we drew everything, so we definitely don't want this. And then we're just going to go ahead and get rid of this now. Not finding that land was really tough. I mean, I know we discarded it, but the likelihood of us not seeing a land was really low. And then drawing the globe and the Boulderborns. Well, we started with the globe, drawing both Boulderborns after drawing the Dragonologist. That was a little rough, so all we need is a land and we're good to go. All right, so now we've got a 4/4. We're back in action. We'll have never run out of gas the rest of the turn, the rest of the game. So it's just about surviving and playing spells, and hopefully they don't get blown out by anything huge on their end. I'm not gonna at this turn. I'm not gonna let them combat trick and killing my thing. I think I'm gonna be able to get a surveil in first, and yeah, let's surveil first. Well, let's see. What I do here? I think I keep that actually. Oh, so they have. I think they have the Dragonstorm, the 1 mana -3/-3 card, and a dragon to play. What else will they be getting priority for? So the Black Exhale and a dragon to reveal. So I have a few options here. I have 6 mana, so I could Narset and then Dragonstorm. I think what we do want to do is just cast the Roiling Dragonstorm here. And then just leave up both exhales. And do I discard a land at this point, even though that's all I want to be drawing? Or is that super greedy? I could get rid of the other Roiling Dragonstorm and just leave up all my interaction. So the question is, do I want to leave up double exhale or single exhale? And I think the answer is single exhale, so I'm going to discard the island here and probably get rid of the technique at this point. Keep lands, not get too greedy. Yeah, so we'll block here. Actually, what we'll do is, because I think they have the exhale, the Black Exhale, and they have so much mana now that that'll happen. So if that's what they have, we'll still trade here. If they have minus, yeah, exactly. So it's still a trade. And then we'll just counter whatever else they play. Oh, no plays. Okay, that's a bummer. That is a bummer for sure. So I think what we do here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we could just go Narset's Rebuke into a dragon. So that we can get rid of this thing. I should have played my land first. That was a big mistake. Huge mistake. Oh man, I could have countered that. That is so brutal. That is so brutal. Oh well, whatever. We got out of their hand at least. And then I don't have a lot of ways to get rid of this thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Man, I really wish I would have countered that technique. Just got ahead of myself. Well, and I discarded my Riverwalk technique. Yeah, I just let myself lose. I let this game get away from me, huh? Let's go see what we can find. Never got a chance to use my exhales, my dispelling exhales. Yeah, I'm just dead. Poorly played. I'll admit, poorly played. That last game was a great example of analyzing why you lost. Like I could say, like, oh, I got awkward draws. If I drew all the stuff for the the dragon card, and I was never able to use my dispelling exhales, but like I also missed a land drop at a very, or played my land second and missequenced at a very key point, and can definitely blame that loss on misplays as well. So we're gonna go ahead and mulligan this hand. I think just does absolutely nothing, and if I don't draw red mana, I'm just absolutely hosed. So I think I'll have to mulligan that one. Unfortunately, here we go. This is what we're talking about, and in this case, I think I'll just keep the cheap stuff and be fine putting back the Ice Ridge Serpent. And because green is such a light splash, I'm actually going to play my island over. I'm not going to kill that. I think I'd rather just get this online. Or, I could leave up Exhale and counter their 3-drop, but I think now's a fine time to start drawing cards and seeing what I want to do here. Shaping my hand. I think I'm just going to throw away the Thornwood Falls here. And then next turn plan on playing Temur Tawny back. And then probably not getting greedy after that. Keeping my lands. Speaking of, so they might just counter this, but whatever. So be it. Oh, sweet. They're gonna kill it. That's totally fine. Okay, so I'm getting greedy on binning lands early and getting punished for it, and that is also something I did last turn, right? I missed the land drop after I binned the land, so never punished. Never punished. I do think I got to get rid of this eventually, and I also want to hit land drop 5 so I can play a dragon and get the Roiling Dragonstorm back, so we're going to discard a dragon, deal 3 to this, and just give myself more time, more breathing room to get this chain going, and feel fine that we're giving up a dragon for the 3 damage on the to kill this. Okay, so more than happy to not play my dragon into their all their open mana here, and hopefully they don't have a draw 3. Oh, sweet. Okay, because if they had a draw 3 on their turn, instead they just did absolutely nothing, which is so much better for me. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to counter that. And let's just get this. Let's get going here. We gotta end this game before we die. Who knows what they're cooking up over there? They could have some really good things. So, oh wow, that was pretty good for them. Yeah. We will play. Just toss the mountain, play the island, and hopefully they give us something on the stack to counter. Oh, brutal. I mean, that's fine. I can't counter it, but I can, and they do get rid of my Roiling Dragonstorm, but I also get to blow up their Saga. So we'll just do that. And if they counter this, it's going to be awful because I got rid of a land last turn. Jeez. Well, this is an embarrassing draft. The theme of it is getting greedy, discarding lands, and feeling the pain. So the good news is they have nothing good to get back. Whatever. I'm just going to play this, I guess. They can counter it or not. Yeah, I mean, I just don't care about the devotee at all. And even if they put some counters on it, that's fine. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I was wondering what they were cooking up, what they had on their top end, what was going on, and yep. Yeah, I mean, they're getting their value, that's for sure. I can finally counter something. Yeah, now I think it's okay to get rid of these lands. Yeah, they're going to get their clone back, presumably. Yeah. And then they're probably just going to make that into a clone of the Boulderborn Dragon, but we're going to go ahead and dispel that. And we'll see what... Yeah, and exhale. And we're just going to blow them out. Sweet. Okay, then I think I'm just gonna save this serpent. I have another dragon. Let's see actually before I make a decision. No, we don't want that. I was going to say I'm going to wait to play this so that I can like bounce this after they put a thing on it, but I just kind of want to start playing to the board. And sweet. Wow. I don't think I deserve that win, but we'll take it. Okay, I go first and just need to rip a single land. I'm off to the races. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. Worst case scenario, we miss a land drop and dispelling exhale. We'll see. Let's just not even think about that. Let's just rip a mountain. Oh, brutal. Okay. I'm going to counter anything they play here, obviously. Yeah, even that. I don't care. You're just stupid. 2/2. Put your dragon in your graveyard instead. Brutal. Okay. Well, this is the greediest of drafts, right? We've been nothing but greedy with our gameplay so far, so. All right, we're online. We're online. We're okay. Hopefully. Okay, so that's pretty freaking good, huh? think we just want to kill that. I'm debating whether we want to also Stormshriek Feral or not, and I think the answer is no. I think we just kill this and then leave up Molten Exhale. And then next turn we can play a 4/4 Flying Haster. Nothing for me to kill, huh? Well, in that case, with all this open mana, I think I would rather just play the Dragonologist here. What's my mana like? Oh yeah, I have, okay, I didn't know if I had the 6 mana, but I do. So we're going to grab the bigger dragon. And we'll just leave up all this interaction. Yeah, they did nothing with their turn 5. Wouldn't mind having Dispelling Exhale at this point. I think they're reading the line of text there. The untapped dragons you control have hexproof. Definitely just take the 1 off of this. And we just let that resolve. Kill it, revealing the dragon they already know about. Let them gain 5 life. And just play a 5/5 flyer ward 2, hexproof. Obviously, if they attack into this, I would assume they would have the thing that gives it Death Touch Indestructible, so we would, of course, not play that. Oh man, that's totally fine by me. Ooh, you ready for this blowout? Oh man. We'll play the forest. Oh, that is so brutal. The fact that I got to just shuffle that back in and just get to play both halves. That's not fair. It is not fair. All right, fine. I only get to do it once. And I do have, yeah, 7 mana, so we'll attack for 8. We will not pump, of course. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana, so I can counter anything that's 3 or more mana. That is not 3 or more mana. Or 4 or more mana. I don't think we're going to harmonize this back. Ooh. But I think I will just play this out. And then next turn I'll harmonize it back. But I'll leave up the exhale. Obviously completely telegraphing that I have the Dispelling Exhale, but that's okay. The only thing that gets them back in this game is some huge spell anyway. So they have to play it, and like telegraphing your counterspell doesn't matter when you're way ahead on board, right? So nice. All right. Definitely keeping this hand. Got my main 2 colors and the globe. Some interaction, the Dispelling Exhale. So they have a powerful turn 3 play. Which honestly, if they play anything, I'm probably just going to counter it just to keep the board clean and start giving myself time to set up. No reason to get greedy with the Dispelling Exhale. Interesting. Blue, green, white, huh? So we'll see if this is an Abzan deck splashing blue or what we're up against. Oh man, I keep saying, oh, whatever. I really don't want to counter this, especially knowing I can just kill it with this. No, I said I'd counter basically anything. I think that's the one exception. Milled me, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, next turn, I can just play the Disruptive Stormbrood and blow this up. So, just not worth countering it. And I'll have a 4/4 flyer and play against whatever they're about to play this turn. Which, okay, what's fair is fair. 4/4 flyer gets the 4/4 reacher, so. Yeah, I mean, card quality, just the Globe into Disruptor Stormbrood compared to Watcher of the Wayside and Sagu Pummeler. That's so far looking favorable for us here. I don't even know if I want to trade this, honestly, because I can just bounce it with the, yeah, I'll just bounce it with the Ice Ridge Serpent. I think I'm fine with that. Oh, okay. Well, that's annoying. Yeah. Maybe I should have, okay, so maybe what I need to do here. Six mana. What I kind of want to do is play Dragonologist. Maybe I just leave up maybe I just play the Exhales this turn. Yeah, why don't I just do that? Why don't I just play my land? I'm going to play my Exhales. And then I can bounce whatever they put these things on if they do activate this at some point later on. So now that I have the Boulderborn Dragon play as well, so I think it's okay to take a turn off. Take a turn off from adding to the board, that is, and just making sure they can't. Maybe I should have played Dragonologist first, and then... Yeah. Yeah, we'll counter that. And then I think I'm happy. Just I should have made this trade last turn, but then they played the Jade Cast Sentinel, which was brutal. So does it use my mana as well? Nah, we'll go ahead and. Okay. Let's get greedy. Let's go find an untapped land here. Sweet. All right. Ooh. That's not good. That's not good. So bouncing it doesn't really do anything this turn. Oh man, that's so brutal. think we play this first. Okay, so I have to take the Dispelling Exhale, so that way in the future I can bounce and counter. So they're going to get to draw 2 cards off this. And just get rid of the Evolving Wilds. There's one Boulderborn Dragon left in the deck, right? So I could play this, but I think we leave up the Exhale. Mute my opponent. And then hopefully I can just bounce the Beator Kindle All, attack for a couple, or attack for 4. I'm going to attack it for 8, but obviously they're blocking that. And then counter the Beator on the next turn. So they get to draw a couple cards off of it, but it's not like we don't have our fair share of card advantage, so it happens. What happens at 20? They are at 12. Untap each creature you draw. Okay. Okay, they think, tank, pass. So. Let's go ahead and try to bounce. This. Well, yeah, why not? Okay, well that's why not. In case we were wondering, I can't afford to counter that. Whatever. They get to destroy my Dragonstorm. Why not attack with this? That's why. Throw that in the graveyard. And hopefully they just go to play Beator here. But even if they don't, like, I can leave up this mana forever. So it does look like Abzan Splash Blue. We were right on that. My opponent's in the tank again. Opponent finally woke up. They're going to kill that dragon, and that is totally fine by me. Then I'm just... Yep. None of this matters. As long as we're just keeping the dragons flowing. Keep surveilling. No, we'll keep that on top. Even though we're going to shuffle anyway. Most likely. Because the Dragonstorm forecaster is going to get the next Boulderborn Dragon. But yeah, I mean, we'll just let the ground be clogged up. I'll just keep trying to win in the air. They know about the Dispel and Exhale. The last thing they want to do is cast Beator into it, but Okay, so I'm just going to let this happen. They're doing it their main phase. Yeah, we're just going to let that happen. So then we can go and get a Boulderborn Dragon and just keep the dragons flowing. So they're doing a good job of like definitely keeping this game going. We know they kept both cards on top. Traveling Botanist, that's totally fine. I'll just kill that with Glacial Dragon Hunt next turn. Yep, that's fine. We'll just keep the board clear. That does give them more stuff to do. That's the thing, is like they just wanted to find stuff to do that isn't playing into the Dispelling Exhale, but luckily I'm also able to use my mana here. Get my last. Yeah, we got plenty of action still in the deck here. So, do I play Boulderborn? Do I try to kill this? I don't think so. If they want a suicide attack in, that's totally fine. So I think we just play the Boulderborn that they know about. That way we can keep the air game going. Whoops, don't attack with that, please. And yeah, we'll go ahead and take that value. Yeah, so this is just a funny game where it's just all about me keeping up mana to counter that, and then trying to do other things. And that is going to be good enough to get it out of me. So what I need to do is find another Dispelling Exhale. How many have I gone through? Just the one or two? Now I've gone through two, so I believe I have one more, right? So we are going to just start surveilling to find the next exhale. Oh. I have to, right? I just have to find the next exhale. That's brutal. It'd be so good. Maybe I didn't need to do that because I could. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because I kind of forgot about the Ice Ridge Serpent bouncing Beator again. That's pretty good. So let's play this. And then we'll leave up the 4 mana for the Riverwalk technique. And we'll just put a stop at their second main phase just to make sure we don't get too carried away with things. Man, my opponent is in the tank on every turn. They finally think, play this. They almost are at 20 toughness. I knew I had to read that line of text. So we're still going to do our best to just oh my gosh, opponent. No, beautiful. Okay, so they finally, after thinking forever where to put the counter, they put it there. See if they attack with anything. I don't think they will, but don't want to give them more information they need. All right. And out of all places to put the counter, it was on the card. on the B tour in the first place, so that's great. That's great for me. All right, and there we go. We find the Dispelling Exhale. So I think what we do ahead and do is play this, bounce this, tackle both of these. Sure, Narcissus Rebuke is good enough. I also don't have very many cards in my deck left, so. All right. Dispelling Exhale, really good card. Perfect. Gotta love a hand with perfect, great mana, early interaction. We're off to the races here. Yep, and there's almost assuredly no 2-drop that I'm going to want to counter out of that, so we'll go ahead and play the Dragonstorm here. And we're going to discard... Well, I might actually discard one of the Exhales just because I really want to make sure that I hit my land drops. And the Whisper gives me a cantrip for that. It's actually maybe... No, let's get rid of the technique because we can just counter everything. So, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And now I can discard lands in the future. Yep, that card's great. The card can give you just so much mana. Okay. Start to thin the deck a little bit. As opposed to double. Yep, we're just going to keeping the battlefield clear. And go grab ourselves another island. And as much as I would love to leave up the Exhale, we're just going to get the Roiling Dragonstorm back here. Okay, good. Good card. Good card on my opponent's head. Get a land. Nice. Oh, beautiful. So I think we want to Surveil last. So we will... Perfect. Fourth mountain over... Fourth blue over third red. Yeah. Get rid of the Thornwood Falls. I already have my green splash. And then... Oh man, what value? What value? And then next turn, hopefully I can exhale something. The globe is pretty good, but we'll let them attack. All right. And I was hoping to be able to counter something a lot bigger than just a 3/3, but I also just want to use my mana. I want to slam this dragon next turn, so we'll just go ahead and play this. Hope that they don't just have some absolute haymaker. That's probably good enough to keep. And notably oh yeah, that's fine by me. And what we could do right now is rebuke it into... I'm at 20. I'm not going to worry about that because it's just so good to bounce these elephants with the Ice Ridge Serpent. I could easily find one right now. Not quite that lucky, but... And I have 6 mana available, so I could Dragonstorm. Or we just go to kill him. I think that sounds pretty good. Yeah, attacking for 10 seems pretty good, huh? Yeah, that's got to be good enough. Ooh. Woof, 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 woof. Well, the good news is, if they ever attack with this, I can win on the spot. So, I think the first one will cast... this way. And then I need to kill this. And not get greedy and kill that because... Alright. Alright, can I beat a Ureni? Do I have enough mana? Do I have enough mana? Let's see. I don't think so. Hexproof from Protection for white and black. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't have enough mana to kill him on this. I bounce it. Okay, so I have to play Dragonologist first. See what happens. Get a Boulderborn Dragon. Play the Boulderborn Dragon in order to chump block. And then they need 2 pieces of removal. It is possible that I beat this Ureni. Oh, they can just give it... Oh, wait. Oof, I was thinking they could give it trample for a second. What do they discard? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So we are in the abyss. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, gaining a life, definitely relevant. I really don't want to bounce this until I have a way to counter it. And I don't think... I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, well, Ureni's gonna Ureni. Okay, on the play here with a little bit of an unfortunate hand with having the globe in hand, but we're still going to keep this and hope that we can rip the third land and be off to the races. Preferably a mountain, just keep things nice and easy for us. But... And here we go, the O3 body is just going to do some work here. 2 on top, that's scary. Oh man, I need red mana like we've never seen before. Oh, not like this. Not like this. I mean, it was a little greedy to keep this hand, I guess. Oh, interesting. Jessica, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, well, all good things have to come to an end. So, games I lost here to Rennie and then greed and bad play. So this was like a pretty bad Dragon Globe deck, and it was still great. The deck really played out. Got me to 4-3, which is, whatever, free draft. And they just showed how strong the Dragonstorm and the Exhale cards were, and then the Forecaster, the Dragonologist, of course, was great. So overall, fun draft, and my first kind of diving into the Globe deck, and it was a really bad version of it, and it was still a pretty good deck overall, I'd say, and could have had a better record if I would have played better. So yeah, great strategy. Of course, Disruptor Storm, all the dragons were great. Even the Boulderborn dragons were really good. So cool. Fun archetype. Can't wait to keep slamming some Globe decks and actually get the gold dragons to go along with them.